What's up, everybody? It's Mason Spesky here. Welcome to this week's episode of our week 4, or is it? No, it's actually already week 5 college football predictions. That's insane. We're already to week 5 of the college football season. So without further ado, here are my predictions for some key games on the schedule this week. We're going to start off with this Penn State Northwestern game. This is an easy one. I like Penn State to win. Give me Penn State 38-7. Next up, as I scroll down, we're going to pick this one. This is definitely an interesting one for sure. USC and Colorado. I definitely think this will be a close game. However, I think as the game goes on, USC will get further and further and further ahead. So I'm going to take the USC Trojans to win this one. Florida at Kentucky. I'm still going to pick Florida in this one. Kentucky obviously is 4-0. Florida's only 3-1. However, I think Florida just has the hot hand right now, and I'm going to take Florida in this one, so give me Florida. Texas A&M at Arkansas. I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going to pick the Arkansas Razorbacks, so I'm taking Arkansas in the upset. Clemson and Syracuse. This game could go either way, I believe. I think Syracuse is a really strong team. I'm nervous to play them for Pitt in November. But Clemson's also really good, too. They lost their only 2 losses are against 2 great teams in Duke and Florida State. We'll see those 2 battled out later in the year. I don't know which week it is, but we'll get to that whenever that's time. But that'll be a good game for sure. But today, I think the Clemson Tigers go into Syracuse and beat the Syracuse Orange, hopefully. Georgia at Auburn. This will definitely be a good game. This is probably my game of the week. I'm going to take Georgia in this one, but I think it's going to be closer than people think. I'm going to take Georgia 31-24. I don't know how I bet this game, did I? Michigan and Nebraska. This will be another closer one than most people think. However, I'm still going to take the Michigan Wolverines to win this one, so give me Michigan. Kansas at Texas. This will definitely be an interesting game for sure. I think Kansas will play them well, hard, and fight them till the end. However, I think Texas is going to pull away late in this one, so I'm going to take the Texas Longhorns to win this football game. Indiana at Maryland. I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to take the Maryland Terrapins to win this football game. Illinois at Purdue. I'm going to take the Illinois Fighting Illini to win this one. Missouri at Vanderbilt. This will be a closer game, I think, than most people think it will be, but I'm going to take Missouri to win this one. Boise State and Memphis. This will be another interesting game, one I'm really looking forward to watching as well, but I'm still going to take Memphis to win this one. LSU at Ole Miss. This will be a very close game. I think it's going to come down to the wire. However, I just don't like 100% of what I've seen out of LSU this year, so I think I'm going to take Ole Miss in this one. Give me Ole Miss. Oregon at Stanford. I think the only reason I'm doing this is because I think it'll be closer than most people think it will be. However, I still take Oregon to win this one, so give me Oregon. Notre Dame at Duke. This is definitely an interesting game, probably the game of the year. I can definitely see Duke pulling off a big-time upset here. However, I'm going to have to take Notre Dame to win this one. I just like too much of what I've seen from them last week. South Carolina at Tennessee. This is a pretty easy one, I think. I'm going to take Tennessee to win this one. Michigan State at Iowa. Another easy one, that's for sure. I'm going to take the Iowa Hawkeyes at home, and they just have a better team. They're going to be upset, too, after last week, for sure. And this is another one I think is going to be closer than most people think. Possibly a one-score game. The West Virginia Mountaineers at the TCU Horned Frogs. I've liked a lot of what I've seen from WVU this year. I definitely think this is a one-score game, but I'm still going to take TCU to win this one. Alabama and Mississippi State. This is easy. Give me Alabama. Anyway, I'm sorry that this video was so quick. One last thing here before we go. There were a couple big games last night in college football. Oregon State defeated Utah. That puts Oregon State at 4-1. Utah's at 4-1. Louisville barely beat NC State at NC State. That puts them at 5-0 early. Wow, they're impressive. NC State's 3-2, but still pretty good. Cincinnati lost last night to BYU. BYU's now 4-1 under Kadone Slovis, and Cincinnati's 2-3. So that's kind of crazy. the season's been kind of crazy. We'll have to see what happens today. Anyway, that's all for this episode. I'm sorry it's out so late. Have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. And as always, peace.